fucking headlight is fucked up. What about this? No, that one's still good.
So I'll point it over here. We'll let him inspect it, and me and you will talk. So you don't have to be on camera. Does that work?
Okay.
All right, so we're in Gordon, and we were just talking. You said you didn't have any kind of warning. He had to give you a call?
Yeah, I didn't hear anything.
Were y'all aware of the chance of severe weather?
We were aware that was in Strawn.
Okay.
But then it looked like it was going northeast. It looked like we had cleared it. And then we started doing our normal stuff, and then all of a sudden my wife said we need to get in the bathroom, and we get in the bathroom, and a couple minutes later it just sounded like a train coming through town.
What did y'all experience in the house? Just the typical train noise?
The train noise, I heard the windows blowed out. I heard a bunch of pounding, like baseball bats hitting the house.
Okay, and we see your truck here, a little bit worse for wear. What have you found other than a couple of busted out headlights, a messed up grill, and a snake, electrical snake kind of hanging out in your truck?
Luckily, that's it. Luckily, there's not much damage done to this except for the headlight. And luckily, there's not much damage done to it. All the windows are intact. I know some of the neighbors got the windows blown out completely all the way around, as you can see that car right there. So we're doing good. So as far as the obvious damage.
What have y'all talked to city officials yet? Have they come to talk to y'all about tomorrow or next week or anything like that?
No. Still too soon.
They come by and check on you?
Yes.
Okay.
They came by, checked on us, cleared the roads behind there. We couldn't get out, so they came by, cleared the roads.
Well, all right. Would I be able to get your name, or at least your last name?
Ruiz.
Ruiz. All right. Well, I hope
assessments have been done.
Okay, so given today, as soon as the storm is over, you know, naturally the very first concern was just rescue.
Right.
So once that initial rescue assessment was done, then we went into secondary where they were going door to door looking for folks. Did find folks with some minor injuries that were treated and released more or less. And there were a few transported to area hospitals for further evaluation. I'm not getting any information back of any major issues or severe injuries.
RUSK.
And we're starting to think now maybe the property damage is not as deep as we originally thought.
Right, and we're not going to complain about that.
Well, yeah, and we're not going to make that assessment until daylight.
Yeah.
We'll decide better in the morning.
Is there anything we need?
we heard some reports of casualties, but of course that can vary from broken ankle to major head trauma to life-threatening. What can you confirm at this point?
Only thing that I've been told is just minor injuries.
Like bumps and bruises kind of thing?
Yes, I've not been told of anything.
Non-life-threatening.
Non-life-threatening, that's right. And, so if that changes, we'll update. But I don't believe at this time there's anything too severe.
Do you know what all departments? I heard y'all kind of put out an all-call kind of thing.
No. So in this county, we have the Palo Pinto County Emergency Service District number 1 is our fire response. Within the ESD, there are 10 stations. Each community, Gordon has a station, Strawn has a station, Grayford, 10 in total. They requested that a response from all 10 stations come here because we had to go door to door and grid search just to make sure we didn't have anybody trapped, injured, or something like that. We did have some surrounding communities send out some resources just to assist in that, but I believe we're starting to release most of them back now.
Calling for command, go ahead.
Do you know how, you said earlier before we started talking that it seems that it may have been a quick touchdown kind of in the downtown area. Is this mostly like a commercial? Would it be considered a commercial area, or is it kind of a mix?
It's a
commercial,
mix.
Residential?
It's a mix. Yeah, definitely a mix. This little area right here is got a lot of commercial in it for this area. Then there's the school. Then the rest is all residential.
We heard about a gas leak and damage to the school. Have you gone over there? Do you know how bad the school is?
What I know in Santos, what you're talking about, what I'm aware of is that a tree fell on a gas meter for the school, and it was leaking off, but they got there and got that turned off.
So no major damage to the school as far as you know?
Aware of.
Okay.
Not that I'm aware of.
This general area, what do you know, like the general population, age kind of range in this area?
I mean, I don't know details of that. I don't know numbers. It's just a normal Texas City population. I wouldn't say it's an older population or a younger population. It's just a
Small Texas rural
small
town.
Texas town is right.
And on PD side, you have us coming in. We saw.
We don't have a police department.
I was talking about the other people, the police that were in here. I've seen the the state troopers, some game wardens, Parks and Wildlife rangers. Or I can't remember exactly what you call it. I think it's the rangers.
So there's Parks and Wildlife, both park police and game wardens right
Okay.
here. DPS had some troopers down here. The sheriff's office had some deputies down here. If there's others, I haven't seen them, but there could have been.
Okay. Yeah, there's one storm farther south. And can you give me your name and your rank and your position and everything again?
Yeah, so it's Chad Jordan. I'm with the Palo Pinto County Office of Emergency Management. I'm the EMC and the fire marshal for the county.
Okay. All right. I appreciate it, brother.